Alright, what is going on? This is Nuke Drop 121. Nearly a perfect nuke with the AMX-10M. Now, I'm pretty certain this is a partial down tier, I want to say. Um, yeah, it's pretty certain it's a partial down tier. So, first of all, I really have to fucking call out, what's his face, Spookston. Because the reason why I never use his vehicle is because I remember, like, I don't know, like a year ago, 2 years ago, he fucking made a video talking about how terrible this vehicle is, and I'm like, okay, well, you know, if he says it's, and he's a pretty good player. Like, I'm not knocking the guy, but he said this vehicle sucks, and I just avoided it. I'm like, okay, well, if, I'm gonna listen to this guy who's at the time probably still is better than me at War Thunder. I'm gonna listen to him, and I never used this vehicle until maybe like 5 days ago, 3 days ago, and holy shit, is this fucking vehicle just overall a great fucking tank. Um, it's just the ATGM on this thing is so goddamn good. You have like 700 mils of pen, which is absolutely like just ridiculous at 7.3. You can have some heat FS moments. I'm not going to sit here and say you won't or you can't, or not heat FS, but similar, right? ATGM moments. Sometimes rounds just don't do the damage you want. Sometimes it's not always a one hit. I get it, but at this BR, you will rarely, if ever, come across many vehicles that have like spaced armor. So most of the time, rounds will be doing quite a bit of fucking damage. It's not like, using a toe, and right there, I'm just fucking shaking. I'm fucking trying to hit this guy. It's not like 8.3, with like the Bradley, which I have a lot of experience with the Bradley. The one that sits at 8.3 is like the M3 Bradley. I have a lot of experience with that vehicle, and the thing about the toes for like that vehicle is that they don't always do the damage you want it to, and sometimes you just have you have a lot of ATGM moments with like the Bradley, which sits at a full BR higher than this at 8.3. Versus this thing where, in many instances, you're going up against late World War II, early Cold War vehicles where they just don't have the same protections against ATGMs. So as a result, you can, just absolutely fucking destroy things like that. I mean, it's Su-100. You're fucked. I mean, 142 mil ATGM coming at you. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing, you can do. And on top of that, you have the 20 mil on the roof of this thing, which is an okay, it's a good kind of little protector against, like cast planes. It's not the best. I only had maybe a few kills with the 20 mil on like, on enemy air. One of the things I've noticed about it is that one, your elevation is not as good as maybe an actual dedicated SPAA, number one. And number two, when you're zooming in, like when you're in sniper mode, or I shouldn't say sniper mode, but like when you're third person zoomed in, sometimes the barrel and like the overall gun assembly turret kind of obscures your vision, and the the cannon firing, the actual shooting of the cannon can kind of obscure your vision a little bit. I mean, other than that, though, I mean, it's pretty decent. It will shred light armored vehicles. I actually tried to kill this weasel, I think, up here, with it, and I don't think I killed him. And right here, I just fucking whiffed that around. I was trying to be all fucking sneaky and cool with it. Unfortunately, that's not how that works. So, and boom, right there, ammo explosion. Done. You're done. That was a German M47. I'm pretty certain. It's kind of a weird premium. I'm not a big M47 fan, but who knows? I mean, it might be an okay vehicle. I didn't really bother too much with it. I've found that around 7.0, 7.3, your experiences with APHE can be a little bleh at times. But I don't know. I mean, full up tier, the nuke I got after this is 121, 122. I mean, I got a perfect nuke with the M46. So, maybe APHE is still pretty decent at 7.3. I don't know. I mean, like a full up tier at 7.3, you're going against 8.3 vehicles, so like you're gonna see T55s. You're gonna see, the one. It's like the T54 1951, which has APDS. Unfortunately, Well, I don't know. I'm actually starting to think about it. Like, I'm pretty certain APHE can be good. You know, is it the Object 120? It's that premium, like, it's a prototype to the T64, but it's a premium. That has an APHE round, and, you know, I've seen people do pretty good with it, so I don't know, I might give that a try. And right here, I'm trying to kill this fucking weasel. Do I even kill him, or I think I get like an assist. Okay, I knock his transmission out, or I redden it. Okay, okay, I didn't get the kill. You know, looks like M109 got me. Okay, or got him. Okay, that's funny. So yeah, I might actually have to give a, like, you know, higher BR APHE a chance. I don't know. I mean, you know, the Russian 100 mil, like the D10T, I think that's what it's called. It's not a bad cannon. You know, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, you know, it's basically the same fucking cannon that you get on the T34 100, and the T34 100. I mean, it's not a terrible tank. You know, it's fairly decent in many regards. So yeah, you know, fuck it. I might hop on Russia at 8.3 later on. I don't know. Anyways, back to the AMX. So yeah, I'm calling out Spookston. This vehicle is fantastic. I know that this was a partial down tier, so you know you're gonna do good. It also depends on the map. It's very similar to like any sort of tow vehicle. Like one of the other tow carriers that I like is the M901, like the Wally, because you have like fucking 30 degrees of gun depression. Yeah, see right here. Fucking, I couldn't elevate the 20 mil enough, and he kills my like my loader or whatever the fuck that guy is, and so as a result, the commander replaces him, so I couldn't use it anymore. Anyways, going back to what I was saying. The M901 is a very niche vehicle. You're not going to pull the M901 out on, like, the smaller version of a Holland, right? You're not going to pull it out on, like, a small map. You're going to pull it out on a map like this, where you can find a nice line of sight that's high traffic by the enemy, and you can kill motherfuckers, you know? So I definitely agree that this is a very niche vehicle, in that it's very particular in how you have to play it. I wouldn't recommend doing what I'm doing right now, which is going, you know, closing the distance between the enemy and I, but I figured that I had kind of fucked this area up so bad that they weren't going to venture out here so much, so that's why I'm pushing up. Because I think, can I check the scoreboard? I forget how to. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So I'm pushing up here, and it's kind of funny. I actually get a few kills on, you know, kind of close range kills on these guys over here. I think it was like a Tiger 2, a T44, and like a Su 122-54 or whatever the fuck it's called, like that 6.7 Russian casemate TD. Not a bad vehicle, but again, when you have 700 mils of pen, it doesn't fucking matter how good your vehicle is. Yeah, so, but yeah, going back to it, I don't know what the fuck Spookston was talking about. This is a fantastic fucking vehicle. I mean, I think I get like a 9 or 10 kill streak with it. Again, I know it's a partial down tier, but I don't give a fuck. Out of all the up tiers I've put up with in this game, I'm owed a good match on a fucking partial down tier. So, like, I think we're still going up against, like, vehicles that are 7.7. I don't know if there's any 7.7 vehicles I can see right now. Whatever. But I feel like a good player can do good with a vehicle, obviously on down tiers, but on up tiers. And I've done fantastic with this vehicle on down tiers. Like here, I'll even fuck it. I'll show you guys. What is my fucking KD with this thing? AMX-10M. So for 15 matches, I have a 67% win rate for 10 victories, 61 kills, 58 ground targets, 22 deaths. So I'll even pull out the fucking goddamn calculator on my goddamn phone. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna prove this right now. Yeah, there's 61 divided by 22. So 2.77 KD over 15 matches, most of which we've won. So I have a fantastic win rate, a pretty decent, like, you know, kill death ratio. So yeah, fuck Spookston on that. This vehicle's fucking awesome. You know, it's a fantastic fucking, and then I die right there, but I kill the guy. So yeah, 10 kill streak, 1 fucking assist, and a fucking Ferdinand kills me. I didn't even see that guy. Fucking nuts. So when I pull out the AMX-10P, which is technically the same vehicle, just with a, you know, 20 mil on it, this vehicle is actually really good. The APDS on this thing is pretty decent against light and medium tanks, and as you can see, I am not a sniper with this fucking 20 mil. Okay. I don't think I even have this vehicle spaded, or I might. Yeah, no, I'm not the world's best AA player, you know, as you can tell. I had no idea where the fuck that bomb came from either, so... I think it was like a PE-8 in the air. Okay, Tupolev 2, I think that's where it dropped him. So yeah, this is another vehicle. I'm pretty certain this is the same vehicle as the Sub-1-2, which is that Japanese SPAA. If it's not the same vehicle, it's like a Japanese copy of this, because I'm pretty certain this is a French, like actually a French vehicle. I was not a big fan of this SPAA, because like to me, I viewed this as like a SPAA, if that makes sense. Kind of like the Weasel, where it's like, okay, yeah, you're probably the best at shooting down airplanes. Like, that's its best role. But it's even not that good at it. But, I mean, as you can see here, I mean, tearing up fucking, you know, killed that Tupolev 2 and killed that Focke-Wulf 190D. So, it's not bad. You just have to know how to shoot with it. I haven't quite figured out the lead time with this, because I only have maybe... Fuck it, we're gonna check the statistics again. How many fucking kills do I have, or matches do I have with the AMX? Right here. I have 23 matches with it, so it's not great, but 22 kills. Yeah, I mean, my KD with that thing's not gonna be as good, but yeah, whatever. It's still not a bad SPAA, and again, with the DM63, can I even look at it like that? Yeah, I can. DM63. You know, you get 66 mils of pen, and I'm pretty certain this is the same round that's on the XM800T. So you basically have like an 8.7 round at 6.3. I'm pretty certain that's what this vehicle's BR is. So it's not bad. I mean, you know, I've killed jumbo Shermans from the side with this thing, and even from the front, you can pen the whole machine gun for Shermans. You know, so yeah, it's not bad. You know, it's not a bad little vehicle. I think I kill a Verbal-Vin or an Osvin up here. So yeah, you know, not bad. I mean, it's not. I'm never a big fan of like SPAAs that have to reload, because like with this, you know, I think you have like 3 belts of 200. I'm never a big fan of that, but my crew on this is pretty high, so I'm pretty certain the reload time is kind of minimized because of that. Like, I have, like, max whip and reload. I mean, there's an IS-2 right here. I didn't even see that motherfucker. I think my friend was pointing him out. He's, like, spectating me because he got out of the match kind of early. So when I call him the Nuke here, and there's a fuck ton of enemy air. I think there's, like, 2 or 3 enemy air up, but my team were total bros. The last time I got a Nuke on this match, I'm sure if you've been watching my videos, it was with the C2A1, and the reason why I didn't drop that is because a M48A2 GA2 decided to cap the objective despite there being no reason to. So he fucked me out of that Nuke, right? My team, total opposites. They totally helped me out. There was there were 2 SPAs, an M163 and someone else, fucking were destroying their enemy air because they're flying over our spawn to intercept me. They just knocked like 2 or 3 airplanes out of the sky like that. So huge props to my team for this match. If it wasn't for them, I would not have been able to drop this Nuke. In fact, I think was it Rob Beef? No. He's in the. I'm looking at the battle, like feed his hissing death. I'm pretty certain. Was it hissing death? I'm not sure. He's in a T-77. Anyways, these motherfuckers helped me out so much. Shot down like 2 or 3 enemy air. Totally welcome, or totally thank you guys for that. This message ever gets out, and I think a ZSL, yeah, ZSL 92 gets me. So, but the bomb drops, and yeah, so, Nuke 121, Spookston, you're fucking wrong. The AMX-10M is a great vehicle. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. 10 kill streak with it. I'll fucking take it. So, thank you for watching. This was Nuke 121. Yeah, in case there's any doubts, right here. So, yeah. Thank you. And if anyone wants to play, just send me an invite. I'll most likely invite, or, like, to accept any friend requests. I am chat banned, though. I got about 108 days left on that. So, thanks for watching. Yep.